Oh wait, I forgot to turn off the thing before I start stream. Oops. Oops. My bad. Anyway, hi Renia. Are you really that sad about the lack of pants? Do you want me to bring back the pants? I can show you the pants again if you want. Like here they are. You can look at the pants again if you want. They're right here. Are you like are you that happy about seeing the pants? Is this what you people want? If only you could get a glance. Here, they're right here. Here are some pants if you want them. Anyway, hi Scott. Hi Rudy. Your day has been made exponentially better, really? Okay, that's great. Anyway. Today... no, I'm clumsy today. Freck. Okay. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm being a klutz. Get back on here. Oh no. Everything's already going wrong. Okay, hi everyone. Today, we're gonna attempt to finish this up, which we started like a few streams ago. And I realized that a few streams ago I was being a little bit more rowdy than I usually would be due to certain mental influences. So I think for like today I'm gonna try to be a little bit calmer maybe, and I'm gonna like maybe be focusing a little more on just like getting through to the end of this, because I do want to finish this soon and not just be like stuck on it forever. Okay, let me bring up hi Silver, hi Kuro. How are my pants? Why does everyone remember the pants this much? Were the pants really that memorable? It's just pants. It's just pants. Are pants really that memorable? Hello, Suffer. Just popping by because you need to sleep. Also, you're sad you missed it. Don't worry, you didn't. Thank you for stopping by, Black Crystal Wolf. But don't worry, you didn't miss anything last stream, so don't worry about it in the least. Definitely. You got attached to pants. Why are all of you so attached to pants? To celebrate Sulfur stream, you'll take your pants off. Curl, why are you taking your pants off? I mean, like, it's your house. You can do what you want, but also, why are you taking your pants off? Okay. I think I'm gonna attempt. You're going now? Okay, bye. Thank you for stopping by. Cause you just shaved your leggies? Ooh, how was it? I remember when I shaved my leggies for the first time. Well, actually no, the first time I did anything to my leggies, I was waxing with them, which is different from shaving. Did you know? Okay, how do I wanna go about this? I think I'm gonna close this gap here. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring up the colors from the lower layer. Maybe that's a little too strong. Maybe at about 80%. And then I'm gonna start copying them over to the cleaner lines. That should do okay, right? Do. You're this layer, that layer, that layer, that layer, Okay, so only the taco chips need to go in a different place. You're gonna go on top. I'm figuring out my layer organization so that this can be made more neat for later. Or as they say in some languages for layer. Badumch. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Give me my fill bucket tool. Fill bucket tool. I need you to do a fill bucket. Please do a nice little fill bucket. That would be splendid if you could do that. Okay. Do fill bucket. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Yeah. Do it. I'm gonna fill in Ina's hair. Yeah, it worked. Oh my gosh. I was actually a little bit nervous that it wouldn't. Okay, now can you do the same for her controllerioso? Ah, good enough. And can you also do the same for her slipperoonies? Yeah, I'm just calling things whatever I want tonight. Oh, I wonder what the gap is here. Oh. So how is everyone on this fine pants Thursday? Other than Kura, who shaved their leggies for the first time. Actually, no, I guess I have a story about that. Because, like, I remember when I shaved my leggy, or, like, I waxed my leggies for the first time, I thought it was totally inconspicuous. And then my parents noticed and they asked me why. They were like, Sulfur, did you shave your legs? Sulfur, why did you shave your legs? I was like, I did, and cause I wanted to, duh. And they're like, Sulfur, you're a boy. Boys shouldn't shave their legs. Yeah. And I was like, but Mom and Pop, it's the current year, okay? Feminine boys are in, totally, definitely, and they didn't. Or that's what I would have said to them if I had had the bravery, but I don't think they would have gotten it. Hold on, let's close that gap up. Okay, what the hecky is going on? What is not a closed gap here? This looks like a closed gap. Why aren't you closing? It's because of this part? That part? Alright, try one more time. Boom, there we go. Okay, what else am I gonna do? Let's move this up. Okay, let me grab Ina's skin tone. Oh. Thank you for the head pat, Shark, and also welcome. Just say you needed the edge for Olympic swimming. Somehow I don't think they would have bought that excuse. I have the inkling that somehow they would not have bought that excuse because I was... Actually, no, I was kind of a jock at the point at which... Well, not that much of a jock. I just, like, went for, like, a run every day. But I don't think they would have bought that, honestly. But that's true. I did know other boys who were like swimmers or in track and field that shaved their legs. Maybe I should. You know what would have been a great idea if I like if I signed up for like something jockey specifically so I'd have an excuse to shave my legs. Man, that would have been great. Isn't sulfur super strong though? Yeah, I can lift a bajillion weights. Definitely, definitely. Gotta shave your legs as a swimmer. Yeah. Okay, let's find the color for her hoodie. You think I can actually get this done today? I know I said I was gonna try to get this done today, but now that I'm like faced with the actual task in front of me, it actually feels a little daunting. I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can make it, guys. You got this, you made it. Hi Butterzilla. Don't worry, we didn't have any more pants adventures today. So you didn't miss anything. Don't worry, today is gonna be a pants free day. So there's no need to worry about missing any sort of pants related shenanigans today. So for behaving, yeah, I'm on my best behavior today. Why am I saying it like, I don't know why I'm saying it like I'm saying the word be. Oh no, my jokes are starting to turn into a catastrophe. Hi Mary, hi, welcome. I don't have that command, Mary. I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't have that command either, Mary. You gotta stop making up commands for this stream. Well, I might have that one eventually. Though not as a command, that would be a redeem. Okay, let's see. Can I do the thing I want to do? Let's do a little, hold on. First, I'm gonna fill this in. Command seals? What do you want command seals? What do you want command seals for? Okay, merge these into one layer. And now we're gonna merge selected layers here also. Okay, and then okay. Is that enough width? Maybe by a little more. 12. Okay, this is invert mask. Yeah, that works pretty well. Sulfur, would I be right in thinking your command seals would be below your belly button? Mary, I don't know where you got that idea from. Gorsh. Why would I have command seals there? That sounds strange. Doesn't everyone usually have them on the back of their hand? Color for this. Color for this. What if I used a red here? No, that clashes like crazy. Okay, what if I used a blue here? Oh, that looks pretty good actually. Okay, I'll go with that. Um, maybe like a more striking blue even. And then this one can be a darker version of that blue. A little bit darker even. Yeah. Because they light up? I don't get it. Maybe I can just stay black. Okay, I think that's about the right balance. Let's move that to... What was the color I used for this? This one? Okay, we'll change the bag of chisps to that color. And we'll also change the chair to that color. Wait, this is the chair, right? Yeah, it's the chair. Okay. Lines for a chair are now blue. Nice. Okay. Okay. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I have things separated out. I have the lines so that they're different colors. Oh, I should talk a little bit about that. I actually learned this trickaroonie from Ina herself. But basically, what I did is that I made 2 copies of the line art layer, and then I made it so that like one of them was slightly darker than the other, but I made it appear just around the outside, so that like the lines around the outside are just like darker than the lines on the inside, and this gives this kind of nice cool effect where like you can sort of see how like the silhouette kind of pops a bit. I'm gonna make some like adjustments to it so that there's dark lines in a few other places, like for example like here, the bottom of her chin, or like around the places where shadow would be in her hoodie and stuff. But like the idea is just to like make it pop a bit, and I think it does a pretty good job at that. Now we're gonna like maybe make the edge of the controller pop a little bit too. Yeah, looking good, Sulfur. And maybe the bottom of the edge of the hoodie just a little bit. Okay. I realized I did the wrong color here, so let's fix that real quick. My friend actually, so my roommate, right? My roommate has an interesting imagination. So what did I do? I needed some temporary tattoos for like a cosplay I was doing like a long time back. I don't exactly remember what, but it was like some sort of cosplay, right? So I got some of those those temporary tattoo printer sheets. Basically, like you put the printer sheet in your printer and then you print out the design you want on it. And so I did that. I used that. I had a few left over. I had a few leftover printer sheets, and my roommate was like, "Hey, can I use those?" And then you know what she did with them? That's right. She did use them to print out suspiciously heart-shaped tattoos. The washable ones? Yeah, the ones that wash off. You knew it. You knew the ending. I mean, I don't know. Sulfur, you have a question? What's up? Do you have any left over? I think we do. Asking for a friend, you mean yourself? Why don't you? You can just do it yourself, though. You don't need. Why do you need any of mine? If you want to get bottom just below the navel tattooed, you can just buy a printer sheet of temporary tattoos yourself and then print some out yourself. You know, you can even make the design yourself if you want. You don't need me in the process at any point. Like, what do you need me for in this? Leave me out of it. Can you sign it? But Kuro, I have bad handwriting. You don't want someone bad handwriting to like do a signature for you, do you? Then it'll turn out awful. I can show you a magic trick that will make it appear. I don't know what you mean, Butterzilla. What kind of magic trick would that be, huh? You wouldn't understand? I don't understand. I don't understand half the things you guys tell me. Lots of friction? Does it involve balloons? Does it involve balloons and static electricity somehow? I don't know if that should be the final color for the taco chips, but I think it's good to at least lay a color down for now. Da, da, da. Something will be inflating a bit. What? Yeah, like a balloon, right? Like a balloon? Oh wait, that's a good emote. Yeah, it's just a default Twitch emote. That's great. I should make use of that emote more often. That's good to know about. Love default Twitch emotes. Hey, some of them are really good for specific purposes. Okay. Like, I think the default to Geppetto emote is actually really good. I'm glad that everyone has access to Geppetto. You know, this one. This one. Geppetto. That one. I heard that, like, so far, like people still aren't sure where exactly that emo came from. Yeah, see, Bark is a Geppetto appreciator too. Geppetto. Where did you get that squirrel tail email, by the way, Kuro? Oh, it's from Miko Mikon VT. I see. It's a good email. Hello, next time. Welcome. Why do you have a "Are you winning, son" emote? Why does Jenny VTuber have a "Are you winning, son" emote? Okay, what do I want to do to make this better? Well, first of all, this shade of gray is really ugly. I kind of want to change it. Let's make this a bit bluer. There we go, that's a bit better. And then I want to make her beanbag chair a little bit darker, so that she pops out against it a bit more. Yeah, nice, looking good. Nice. Good color choices, Soffer. Thanks, Soffer. You think she just added it on a whim earlier on? She also ate the cheese? What cheese? Like Rain Senpai? She ate Rain Senpai? What do I want to do for eyes? Now, like the picture from Tom and Jerry where Jerry ate a giant cheese wedge and became wedge. Wait, I don't think I've ever seen that meme image. Pick color picker. Give me something a bit more saturated. Thank you. That's not really the kind of color I'm looking for. Can you give me like a really dull? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, that hits the spot. And then this is just a placeholder, but if you combine that with like a really nice saturated blue that's light colored, a bit more saturated, maybe a bit more teal even. It gives this really nice little contrast there. That draws the eyes. Maybe a little too saturated though. Anyway, that's just going to be a placeholder, but you can see how like having that contrast in color there draws the eyes, right? Get it? Draws the eyes because I drew the eyes just now. Allie, hi dude, final form. This is quickly becoming one of your most used emotes. My Natron's emotes are all really, really good, aren't they? I love her emotes. Your eyes are getting drawn. Yeah. I want like, oh, that's too saturated. Give me. That's too dull. Give me too pink. Do I need to make it really, really blue for this to work? No, right? It has to work with. Okay, that sort of works. Yeah, nice soft colors. I'm starting to actually really like this color palette. Like, I didn't think this drawing was gonna come together before, but now it's starting to feel like it's becoming a real drawing. In fact, like we could even layer property, layer color, make it maybe a bit darker than that. Yeah, if you make her eyes, the lines for her eyes blue also, like, then it fits in really well with the rest of it. This music is a little too calming though. Hold on, I need dumber music. I need like bone trousel. Bone trousel. I need Papyrus's theme like 6 hours on loop or something. That's the kind of stuff I would usually draw to when I'm alone. But I think you guys would die if I did that. So I'm gonna probably refrain. I know what? If I played like Papyrus's theme 6 hours on loop or something like that, I think you guys would die. So I'm gonna try to not do that. Papyrus, you know, from Papyrus Undertale, brother of Sans Undertale. I like this kind of dirty orange. I think it makes sense in the context of the whole drawing, but it could stand to be a little bit brighter. Anyway, I said this at the start of the stream, but I might be like a little bit more quiet than I was the other day, because the other day was a bit I feel like the other day was probably a bit of an exceptional stream, right? Like that was the exception and not what I should usually be like. So I'm gonna like turn it down a little bit today, you know, try to make things a little bit more calm. It was an insane experience, was it? Was it that haunting? Pants. So many. Scott, you have a lot to learn if you're that scared of pants. Okay, there are many scarier things in this world, like people without pants. People without pants can be extremely scary, I'll have you know. This feels a little too dark. Maybe I'll just leave that as is. Okay. You were filling your pants with nothing. Yeah, that's true. Oh no, sulfur doesn't. Yeah, that's why I'm extremely frightening and you should be terrified of me. Oh wait, I forgot a crucial thing. Okay, I'm gonna monkey noises for a little bit. I forgot. Ina has a mole on this side. I have to make sure to draw the mole. The mole is very, very important to her character. If I don't draw the mole, it's like I'm a fake fan. I gotta draw the mole. Yeah, the mole is crucial. I don't want to come off like I'm a fake fan. Though this color for the mole is a little bit dark. Let's lighten it a bit. Without the mole, this is just some purple woman. Yeah, exactly. Okay, no. Without the mole, this is just some purple woman with pointy ears. You gotta have the mole, otherwise it's not Ina. Okay, what else if I wanna do? This is in better shape after the... What about the tentacles? She doesn't have her tentacles out in this form. Like her little hair, hair just squid squishies like don't even appear in this form. Like apparently this is like supposed to be her before she found like the ancient one. So like she doesn't really show her tentacles in this form. Tired of pointy-eared purple women tricking you into thinking they're Ina. Yeah, I know, right? It's such a problem. It's such a big problem. Big stretch. Okay. Yeah, I gotta say, you guys, I'm feeling like way better about this after I put some flat colors down. Like when I started drawing this, I thought it was gonna be like I really had like a crisis of confidence. Like when I woke up after looking at this last stream, I was like, this line art doesn't look good. Like, am I sure this is gonna like pass muster? I was so worried, and then like now it's like, oh, actually no, it's pretty okay. The great one hasn't come in. Yeah, pre-great one, Ina. Yeah, exactly. Am I sure that this drawing is gonna pass the mustard? Stretch? Okay. Big stretch. Big stretch. No pants. I have fallen free. Today, there are no pants this stream. What's she eating? She's eating, hold on. Let let me bring up the image so that like the pun is more apparent. They got blackberry jam. No. Here. Huh. I gotta show you. I gotta show you this. She is eating taco chips. See? It's perfect for her. Taco chips. Taco chips. See? They're made with real tacos. They sell these around like Asian grocery stores and stuff. I'm gonna like change them to be like purple colored so that they're like Ina type tacos. But you understand. Tacos. Yeah. Not some of those bakery things that have blueberry filling. Nope, unfortunately not. Oh, what is this right here? I see, it's a stray spot. Got it. Okay. How was I doing this before? Taco chips. Okay. So we'll just hold on first. Let me make sure this is filled in all the way. Clean up the line work a little bit. Okay. You have to give it more taco chip coloring. Oh, but like it'll say taco chip on the bag, so like it'll be evident what she's eating. Okay, and then we're gonna make it say, we'll have it see, where did you come from? What the? What? Where? Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out in a bit. Alright. We'll make it say taco. Taco chips. Okay. And it's gonna say like made with real takodachi or something like that. Ah, Sulfur, I see you grew out your hair out. Thank you for the nice art the other day, Rain Senpai. Thank you. I still can't believe you accidentally did that though. You're gonna go sleepy sleep. Have a good stream, Sulfur. Don't rip your pants. Okay, I won't. But that does remind me of something. Hold on. Where's the SpongeBob rip my pants song? So like she ate mollusk flavored chips, then a great one got mad at her, and or he sensed the molluskness in her. I guess that's what like this implies. Yeah. Oh, that's way too dark a color. Let's pick another color. Okay, see, it's taco chips. You literally saw a pose and thought sulfur would look cool in this pose, but you drew it? You drew that in an hour? What the hecky? Senpai, you've gone really, really fast. When did this happen exactly? Chance won't be like fool who ripped his pants. You actually posted it as you finished it? Like, seriously, what the heck? How did you finish it that quickly? You've gotten, like, I know you were already fast, but you've gotten really even faster, huh? Which are you talking about? Oh, hold on, I can bring it up real quick. Man, SpongeBob, that SpongeBob song is surprisingly well sung. Like, one sec. Let me bring it up. It's this one Rain Senpai drew of me the other day. Like, I can't believe you drew this in an hour. Like, that's crazy fast. Also, hi Hono, welcome. Hey, hope you're having a good night. Bring it up and point out the error. Oh. So, for some reason, Rain Senpai gave me a haircut on my bangs in this drawing because he was looking at too much Ina recently and forgot that I have different bangs from Ina. So nice it is. Nice. I still can't believe you drew this in an hour. I mean, I can believe it a little bit, but like, I can believe it, but like, it's still a little crazy to me. Like I'm still like pretty far away from being able to do something like this in an hour. Yeah, there are many shortcuts, but like, I mean, like, you can only do this because like you also have like solid foundations, you know? Like look at the way you drew my hand here. Like there's no shortcut for doing a hand that well. Like, you just gotta like know the anatomy really well if you're gonna like draw a hand that quickly and confidently. Honestly, like, your hands are always like super amazing in general. Like, I always feel like the way I draw fingers and hands in general is kind of like awkward and stubby. I want to be able to draw nicer hands, but like, it's difficult because like I'm trying to strike a balance between like I want the hands I draw to be more cute rather than realistic, and you draw pretty realistic hands, so I kind of have to find my own approach for it. But yeah, thank you again for this. 1 hour? Really? What the hecky? Jeez. Cute hands. Yeah, like more like stylized cutesy hands. You're still looking at your hands, so all hands you draw are just your own hands. See, I can't do that actually. Like, I remember doing that when I was like back in school. Like, I would draw my hands, and then my art teacher would be like why are you drawing hands with such like with such long fingernails? And then I would look down at my hands and be like, that's just what my hands look like. And she'd be like, oh, yeah, good point. My hands are really different from like really different from how do I put it, like the median stylized hand. So I can't, they feel like they're not really useful as a reference. Also, Han Elf, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Software really appreciates. Call that for a long finger. Like my fingernails are really long even when I cut them to the minimum. Like like my fingernails are just naturally long. It's not even like I grew them out, they're just long all the time. You'd like to be able to do the Korean BL hands. I would like to do hands like a certain Namie, like a certain Namie sensei. Her hands are like so amazing. I want to draw hands like her. Her hands are so good, but like I don't understand how she does them, so I can't copy her. Maybe I should like do another style. Like, so a while back, like that reminds me, like a while back I did that like study of where is it? Picture studies. Let's ask them if they go to AX. Oh my gosh, if they booth at AX, I would die. I would literally die so hard. Okay, so like a long time ago, I like studied how a bunch of different artists draw faces, right? And I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should like basically what I do is that like I try to like copy freehand on the left side, and then I do like a trace of their drawing on the right side, and then I compare like what I got right and wrong, and that would like let me understand what I was doing wrong, or at least what I was doing differently from them, right? You don't think they are, but imagine I would die so hard. I would die so hard. Like it would not be the first time I have like embarrassed myself instead of someone that I admire a lot. But like maybe I should like do this exercise again, but like for hands instead of faces. I think that would be a good idea. I'm gonna try that. It's so cool. You can recognize the artist here. Well, that's because I traced them on the right half. Like I feel like you'd better be able to recognize them on the right, or else they wouldn't have a distinct style, right? Oh, you remember this? This is a good technique you should try doing. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call it a technique. It's just like I call it an exercise. Okay, because you're exercising, because you're studying something. Also, hi, Crow Angel. Welcome in. Okay, what am I doing? I'm gonna add a line here about how this is made with real tacos. Yeah, like, is this gonna be good? Made with real takodachi. Made with real takodachi question mark. Oh, that's great. I should leave a question mark at the end. Made with real takodachi. Hi, you've been here the whole time, just sort of just lurking? Okay, thank you for having lurked. I really appreciate it. Anywho, you prepare dinner? Okay, okay, have a good dinner. Have a good dinner, senpai. I hope that is delicious and nutritious. And then we're gonna put like a little thing under it that's like, I want one of those like, I want to make it look really cheesy, so it's gonna have like it be in like a spiked circle type deal, spiked oval. Made with real takodachi. Question mark. Anyway, real takodachi question mark. Oh, that's not legible at all. I gotta fix that. Okay, where's the... Oops. Where's the layer? Here's the layer. Okay. Anyway, real takodachi question mark. Question mark. Question mark, question mark. And then let's give this like a little bit of a border. Sachiko, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Sulfur really appreciates it. Thank you very much. What would sulfur chips mean, you know? They're made with pants. They're made with pants. And then we'll draw like, I think there would be like some takodachi on the packaging, right? Let's draw a takodachi for the packaging, and it's just like smiling. Parfait. I wonder what a parfait flavored chip would look like actually. Would taste like. I guess I mean the answer is parfait, but okay, so we're gonna draw a little takodachi here in the corner. Okay, and it's gonna be all... you know me from Rain. Finally visit your stream. You're Sachiko or Sachi, live 2D artist, VTuber, Sheep Angel. Your art looks very yummy so far. Yeah, I recognize you too from Rain's stream too, Sachiko. Hi, welcome. I'm glad you finally I'm glad that you decided to swing by. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you're having a good night. And thank you for the compliments. I think like honestly, like the colors I picked, I'm surprisingly pleased with them thus far. I was really anticipating this drawing to end up being a bit of a mess, but it seems to be coming out okay. You open the chip bag, there's just a cup of melted parfait and one soggy chip. Hold on. Okay. I wanna this to be in like Then we need like a slightly pinkish tone there. Okay. Taco chips. Made with real tacos? Made with real takodachi? It is 7 a.m. in the morning for you. I hope you got some rest before coming here. I know if it were 7 a.m. for me, I'd be really tired. Oh, Sully, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Suffer really appreciates it. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good night. How do I want to draw some taco chips for the background? I think actually it doesn't make sense for me to use a solid color. Let me use a subtle color maybe. It's not too hard to parse. Let me try using the solid color again. I think the solid color just needs to be lighter is what it does. Okay. Made with real takodachi. Maybe, possibly made with real takodachi. You can't ever say for sure either way. When sulfur bacon eat the sulfans? Only if I were desperate for food, and only if like they died, and then instead of like wanting to donate their bodies to science or donate their organs to like or into the organ donation system or whatever, they decided that their last remaining will was that they wanted to be baked into chips by me. Eaten by me. I think those are the only two circumstances. Yeah, this looks like a great packaging now, actually. I think I want like a different color for the inside maybe, just to make it look more like the inside of a chips bag, but this looks pretty, this looks like a pretty convincing bag of chips, doesn't it? At least I think it does. What if you want to be eaten? I told you, like, if you decide that that's what you want, like, instead of donating your organs to science or whatever, then, like, I'd consider it. Eating a bunch of spicy food before you die so sulfur gets heartburn. See, Shark, that's the thing. I kind of love spicy food actually, so like that would just make you taste better for me, to me. Like the other day we went to like, what was it, a Thai restaurant, because my manager wanted to have a team lunch, right? And like they were all saying like, oh man, the 2-star at this place is way too spicy. I can barely handle it. And I was like, the 4-star at this place is less spicy than usual actually. It's a bit weak this time. If you want to know like how I am with this sort of thing. I love spicy food. I love spicy food so much. Yeah, it should be a big chip to line up with the image, the one she's holding. Taco chips. Yeah, now that I've drawn the inside of the bag, this looks so legit. What's your onion on sour foods? I think they can be good, but like I don't really go out of my way to look for them or anything. Big stretch. Okay. Maybe with real taco dachi, possibly. I'm never gonna stop finding my dumb joke funny. You like sour milk products? Probably due to sour milk? What? What's a sour milk product? Man, I'm worried that I gave too much detail to these gosh darn taco chips. But it was so much fun drawing this gosh darn chips bag. Like a milk product that has sour, like yogurt. Sour foods and candy are like the only thing that can get your mouth watering just by thinking about them. But that's more sweet than sour, isn't it? Yeah, like them? Okay. Yogurt I'm kind of like okay on. Like I'll eat it if it's in front of me, but I won't go out of my way to like look for yogurt or anything. Or kefir? What's kefir? I don't think I know what kefir is. What is kefir? I want to look this up now. What's kefir? Lifeway whole milk kefir plain. Oh, I see. It's like a probiotic thing. Got it. Oh, also, I forgot. I should put a halo on the takodachi, shouldn't I? Taco chips. Maybe with real takodachi, possibly, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna label this folder before I forget that this is the chips folder. Usually, I don't name my layers and folders when I'm drawing. Like, they're just like named like layer 12 or folder 12 or whatever. But like occasionally you just gotta you gotta start labeling them or else you're gonna get way too disorganized. A fermented milk drink from the Caucasus in Eastern Europe, similar to yogurt, more liquid. I see. I'm so Death Anchor. Thank you for the head pat and welcome in. I hope you're having a good night. Cannibalism. Look, the takodachis aren't the same as Hina, so it's not cannibalism, okay? The takodachis are definitely different from Hina. It tastes like carbonated sour milk. That sounds a bit strange, but I would definitely be willing to try it. I would especially be willing to try it if, like, the person who recommended it to me tried the sulfur sandwich. Though you prefer Radzenka, it's made from baked milk by lactic acid from baked milk? You can bake milk? I mean, I guess like it'll like reduce down to a solid instead of just evaporating as a whole, but interesting. It has softer taste than kefir. I see. What should I do here? I should adjust some colors. So this is meant to be her shorts underneath, so that should be a different color. And then here on her. Hi Pachi, welcome. Don't throw things at me though, okay? It's not nice to throw things at sulfur, I'll have you know. Or however, I think you spelled it right actually. I'm pretty sure you did. Okay, that way I don't go outside the outside and I might go outside the inside, but it matters less. Okay, and then I'll just clean up the edge a bit there. Looks great. Honestly though, I might even make this blue just to reduce the color palette a bit. It's fine. It can stay orange. It draws too much attention is the thing when it's orange. I kind of just want to like leave it. I kind of almost just want to like leave it the same color as the rest of the beanbag just so it doesn't draw too much attention. Yeah, I think it's fine if I just leave it the same color as the rest of the beanbag. Okay. Okay. Let's put on more head empty music. It looks fine. With the orange, you mean? Like, I think it stands out too much with the orange. Like, I don't want to take away too much attention from Ina. So, like, I'm thinking maybe I leave the... Without? Okay, then I'm gonna leave it. Alright, time for the tricky part of this. So I don't know how many of you have seen Ina's ref sheet for this costume, right? It does draw your eye away quite a bit, right? You want like the way this is like set up is like you got dark and dull in the back, and then as you move to the front, it gets like brighter and more saturated. And if you mess with that ordering, then it's like it throws it all out of whack, okay? Like Ina pops as much as she does right now because she's against this kind of like dark, dull background. Ina's costumes are a pain in the arse for fan artists. Okay, so for people who haven't seen her like costume, here's the big problem that I'm like just running into. Do you see this? Do you see what her hoodie is actually like? Do you see all of these patterns on here? Oh my gosh. I am debating whether I want to actually draw these or not, or like I'm debating how much I want to cheat and just like copy them off her ref sheet, but I don't think I think these are too low resolution to reuse. Kurobochi sensei be like, you want it casual? Nah. You know what? I feel a bit fired up. I'm gonna take on the challenge. I'm gonna take on the challenge and just draw it really roughly. All right, it's time. I'm not afraid. No, I'm a little afraid actually. I'm a little bit afraid. Okay, but like, let's start by establishing some ground rules. One, it's gonna be masked to only the gray section here. Okay, like this way I don't have to worry about going outside the lines or whatever. You can do it. I believe in you. I don't know if I believe in me, but we'll see how far we can get with this. Oh, I almost missed it. She has like, okay, her zipper is like a bit of a darker color here. Okay, and then also she has like this little tab thing here that I almost forgot to draw. Here we go. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna draw in some patterns. Let's put this in a folder so I can move stuff around without screwing up the mask. Okay. This cassette is about that size. Okay. Let's say that's the cassette for now. We're just gonna do this really roughly just to see how viable this is at first. Hold on. First, actually, I wanna adjust the mask a bit. I wanna make sure it excludes her sleeve here so that I don't have to worry about that area either. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, perfect. Okay, I don't have to worry about avoiding her sleeve anymore. Don't forget, if you will not be able to draw everything, it's not a skill issue, you just need to back down. I understand that feeling, but recently, like, I don't know how to put this, but I've been feeling like a bit, owie, guys, owies, CMC, hi, also quit it. Thank you for the hydrate, Sachiko. Recently I've been feeling like I've been feeling a little dissatisfied with my art, if I'm being honest. Like, I've been feeling like I should be trying to be a little more ambitious with it. So, I don't know, like, at least for tonight, at least for now, I want to try to see how far I can go with it. And that includes, sometimes that includes taking on the challenge. Owie. Trust yourself. That's my problem, CMC. I never trust myself. You expect me to trust myself? Ha. I never trust myself. Ever. It's the secret to my owie. It's the secret to my strength. Or something. Owie! That hurts. Owie, quit it. I will never learn to trust. I will distrust myself forever, and there's nothing you can do about it. Trust your loved ones, yourself. What? I don't get it. Okay, let's see. Then after that, she has a little card thing. How the hecky did Kurobochi Papa fit in this much on just one design? Oh my gosh. Oppo! Hi, welcome! Welcome, readers! Welcome, readers! Hi, welcome! Emo fail. It's okay, that's like everybody. It's not the first time I've seen it happen. But hi, welcome, readers! I'm Sulfur. I'm a Fallen Angel VTuber. I like drawing. Today we're drawing Miss Nino Mai Inanis from Hololive English in her new costume. Hi, 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 hi. You're so cute. Thank you. Wait, wait, what, CMC, why are you zooming in on me so much? They can only see my face if they you zoom in this much on me. Hello, your art is so pretty, thank you. I try my best. I see you came from an art stream as well. Would you like to share what you were working on? Don't feel like you have to if you don't want to, but if you want to, I would love to see it. Thank you so much for me. Thank you, thank you. Hey, you don't, like, if they don't want to, they don't have to, okay? That's the ironclad rule of art tax, is that it must be consensual. Ironclad. Yeah, of course, you're just joking. Okay, you better be joking. Sure, are links okay? Yeah, links are totally fine. I'm not, this channel is not nearly popular enough to disallow links, so don't worry about it, just drop them on in. Okay, let's have a look-see. Oh, wait, I love the colors here. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this up on stream. This is like, it's not for the popular. What are you talking about? But this is the, like, the character. I haven't seen it yet, but this is the main character of Oshinoko, right? Oh wait, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me zoom out a bit. Like, look at these colors. These colors are so good. Like, dang. Oh wait, what did I do? I moved it into a bad folder. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, look at this. Like, you picked out such vivid colors for her outfit, and then like for her eyes too. And then like where you started blending like the colors around her hair, it's like so gorgeous. Like, wow. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Yeah. How is Oshinoko, by the way? Like I know it's like the hot new topic at the moment. And like a lot, owie. Like a lot of people I know seem to be watching it right now. What is there? Thank you for your nice words. I'm just saying how I feel, but you're welcome, I guess. Like, that's just legitimately how I feel about it. It is good if you're okay with isekai plots. Wait, what isekai plots? I thought it was an idol plot. I thought it was about idols. Is it not about idols? Now it is what do you mean semi isekai? I like. Oh wait, okay. Somebody tell me if Sachiko is messing with me. It's about both. That just makes me more confused than I was before, not gonna lie. Does Sulfur know the plot? I know nothing about the plot except that, like, I mean, the title suggested that it was about idols. And the way the main girl looks also suggests that it's about idols. So I figured it was about idols, you know? Ooh, then just go into episode 1 blind. Okay. I'll go into episode 1 blind then. I'm so confused right now, gosh. Hold on. This approach is not really working out for me. Also, I gotta extend the mask a bit. idol anime. You get paid the longer you watch it. It's been a while since I played an idol game, but I used to be really into them. By the way, I'm gonna like zoom back to like a normal position. This is like a bit too much for me. Okay, here I am. Ooh, dropped in from the sky. Hi guys. Okay, I don't think this approach to trying to lay out the stickers is working out well. I think I'm gonna try like a different approach. Let's try doing everything on one layer and then see how it goes. Shiranabi, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Software really appreciates it. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good night. Let's see. Alright, let's try a different approach. I'm gonna try like laying out all the stickers all on one layer. I call them stickers, but they're not really stickers, right? And then we'll see how they would have to be shaped in order to all fit. And we're just gonna like draw them in really super roughly, like even rougher than I was doing before. Okay. Oh, jeez. You know, I thought I had saved myself some effort by like having her arm cover part of it, but like it's only now that I realized that I did not have her arm cover nearly enough of this, because I have to draw basically all of it still. Okay. Give me a second. I think it's time I consider cheating briefly. Ninoma Inanis casual outfit patterns. Surely someone has made the resources for this already, right? No, it doesn't look like it. I think I'm suffering. Stretch? Okay. Let me stretch. Big stretch. Okay. Okay, let's cheat this way. Let's cheat this way instead. Okay, this is only gonna be half of a cheat. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna do I have it? I do. Okay. So I snippeted the stickers from her actual ref sheet, right? And I'm just gonna like lay them out around here. Kuroboshi Papa, why did you make so many of these? Oh my gosh. Dear Lord. Inhale, exhale, and scream due to Ina's details. Look, I'll figure out a way to do it. Okay, and then I'm gonna like liquefy this a bit according to how it would be stretched out according to these folds I made. Okay, it would be something like this, right? Like her stickers would be laid out something like this. And then I can just trace these for the most part, or something. It is still an obnoxious amount of detail though. You think Kuroboshi Papa did it because he was like, oh, you survived her first outfit patterns, now try this. That man only knows how to make us suffer. Surely there is a way. There will be a way. I can do this. I can figure this out. Okay. Okay, I have some ideas for how I can cheat further with this. You wonder how much suffering it was for 3D modelers. I don't want to think about it. Okay. New correction layer. Posterization. Please posterize this. Binarization? No, that's not it. Okay, I need to erase everything from here. Okay, select, erase, erase. Okay. And then the remainder, I'm gonna posterize it. Okay. And then this whole entire thing, what if I just fill that with a color? What does that look like? That looks like I just traced it. Okay, maybe it's not possible to cheat so much. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. This is gonna be a challenge. Okay, it doesn't look like I have any great shortcut for this besides just doing it. So I think I'm just gonna like leave the reference in place and then just do it, I guess. Oof. Gambare, thank you. In fact, I'm even gonna bring back the part I erased. Just cover the entire section with taco chips. No, I think that would be a bad idea. Okay, let's see. So at least we have like a reference now for what we're dealing with. And we don't have to do it at the same level of fidelity as the original. We can just copy. We can just copy it sort of roughly. Wait, hold on, huh? If I use, should I use a hard brush or soft brush for this, I wonder? That really works that well. Let's see, I need to decrease the contrast of it first. Okay. About that much? I think that should be good. Okay. As one Japanese freezing man said, never give. Is that the guy who's like fishing or whatever? Is that the fishing guy? Never give up. Nino, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Suffer really appreciates it. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having an okay night tonight. I think there would be a band-aid around here. Then we'll copy this color. Your art is so cute. Thank you. I think that like I'm not quite at the place I want to be. Like, I'm not as strong as like a Mai Nei-chan yet, but a Mayumi or Nei-chan. But one day I would like to get to something approximating her level. Oh, I put that in way the wrong spot. Wow. Let's see. Okay, and then there's little. It's like a raccoon? Why? Oh, Kurabashi Papa, why did you draw a raccoon face for the sticker? What the heck? What the hecky? Okay, how does this approach look? Does it look like it's approximate? Oh my gosh, it actually looks like it's vaguely approximating the stickers. Wait, this is actually viable? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. I can't believe this is my dumb idea is actually working. And then she has. Which one is this one? It's like a little band-aid type thing. Oh, I see. It's an upside down tube of paint. Got it. Okay. For that I need a blue. Where can I get a blue? You can be a blue kind of. Amaya is so cracked, she's crazy. She really is. Gotta love approximate art. Well, like, see, here's the thing is that if we did it at the proper level of detail here, right, like, it would end up distracting from the whole. So you gotta, like, dumb it down, or else it'll look like it doesn't match with the rest of it. Also, thank you for the head pat butter, Zella. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, also, like, when it comes with, like, considering I am dealing with an obstacle of this level of difficulty, I am willing to spare. I am definitely willing to cheat here and there to make my life easier. Like, I think anybody who would do this, I don't know. I don't see it as viable to do this the manual way. Like, it's just gonna take way too long. So I gotta find the smart way to cheat at it. And then she's got a. Why is she touring so many places? Why is there a double-decker bus here? And then there's little highlights here and there. Okay. And then little bits at the bottom. As all math teachers say, work smart, not fast. That's true. Ina is a British enjoyer. I can't say that. I'm sorry, I do not possess the capacity to say that in the correct way. So you'll have to forgive me. Okay, how's that looking so far? Hey, wait. This actually looks kind of nice thus far. Kind of. Kind of. It looks kind of nice thus far. Like, I think it needs like a little something to make it click all the way, but like this seems super viable actually. Like, I think we gotta like match the color palette a little closer to the existing color palette because this is too warm. When you don't look too closely, it looks good. just don't look too closely. It's fine. As long as people don't zoom in too much, it'll be fine. Alright, let's see. See, I was just improvising and hoping this would go okay. Zuma's not here right now. Where's Zuma? Not here right now. I don't know. He's probably busy thinking about feet or something. White tuba paint. Orange tuba paint, rather. With little bits of shading here and there. Where's our green, half-naked unicorn feet? And like, isn't it normal for unicorns to be naked though? I guess then the question is, why is he half naked instead of full naked? He's anthropomorphic. But even so, you know, I think he should commit to the bit. And also, like, you know, do the only let virgins ride him or whatever thing. Okay, and then... You just want to see more Zuma skin? No. What do you take me for? Some sort of pervo mervo? I feel like we've been through this. Yeah, and the conclusion is that sulfur is not a pervo mervo. Okay, I have never pervoed nor mervoed in my life. No pervo, we are safe for work. This is an 18 plus stream, so if that scares you, you might want to get out of here early. Now you're not scared. Are you sure? What if I were to tell you a spooky bedtime story? Ooh, I bet you'd be scared then, wouldn't you? Mm. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it kind of works. It kind of works. It kind of works. It's way too messy, but it kind of works. Here's what I need to do is that I need to first of all, I need to move this to a different layer. Oh my gosh. This day literally marks the anniversary of me tolerating you. Wait, what? Is that how you think of it? Butterzella, is that really how you think of it? Don't you think that there's something wrong with that? Let's see. Mask it again. Okay. New correction layer. Gradient map. Gradient me. I want this one. And a little of this one. Okay. And maybe for like a little variety, give me some of that. See, now it matches kind of. I should fix this gradient map a bit though. I think I want this to be a little lighter and a little bluer. New layer. Overlay. Blue. Too blue, too blue. Mask only to there. Lower the percentage. There. Still too blue. There, that's a good amount. That's a good amount. We are reaching critical levels of blue. Okay, and then I need a little something else from here. This is much too I need a more proper white there. No, not exactly. If I put this, all of this in a layer and give it a border and make the border some reasonable color, let's say around there. No, around here. That looks almost right. Like it still stands out a little bit too much, but it's almost getting there. And then if I put another border around that, that's her line color. That sticks out so much though. What if I like just make it a little more transparent so it blends in more? No, that just looks Alright, forget the second level of lines. What if it's just the first level of lines there? It's It's a little too much detail, isn't it? Like it sticks out just a bit too much still. Like, it looks like the sticker she has, but it just sticks out like a little too much. Just by like a little bit. Needs more taco schist crumbs. I don't know if I want to go in that direction. Here's what I'm gonna do, okay? You see how like there's a bunch of detail everywhere here? You see how there's a bunch of detail everywhere here? I'm gonna take that detail and then I'm just gonna poop all over it. I'm pooping all over it. Maybe not with that color. Here, like, take this, my love, my anger, and all of my poop. Okay, and then increase to 100%. Eliminate some of the spots with some of the most detail. Like, hold on. If I were to look at this, what's the most distracting parts right now? Probably this cassette, so let's simplify that. This part, so let's simplify that a bit. Like, basically we're wiping out some of the detail, so that's not so distracting. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think that is actually decently balanced. I want to erase a little bit of it though. Like, I think I went a little too far with it. So I'm gonna erase it slightly in places. Okay. This is the music used in Donkey's 100K special when he went around all fours around NYC. Yeah, I remember something like that. What if those are actually stickers you can slap shine diagonals on them? I think that would make them stick out a bit too much still. What I'm gonna do next is I am going to right now these sticker borders stick out like a little too much. Like they're a little too consistent and they how do I put it? They're a little too consistent. They don't match with the rest of my line. So I'm gonna, it's obvious that they're not hand drawn, right? So I'm gonna go back in and just like trace them a bit manually to give them a bit more of that hand drawn look. And that'll let them blend in a bit better. Okay. Okay. How's that? Still stands out a bit much. Can I Is there anything else I can do here? You know what, maybe it's just fine, actually. Like, it is a major focal point of her outfit. Like, I bet... Okay, I'm gonna take a gamble that it's gonna stand out a bit less once I shade the rest of the drawing. And if it doesn't, then we'll go back and adjust it. But I think it's actually okay. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to put it at 85% opacity for now to make it blend in a bit more, and then we'll see. It's approximately the shape of her patches. Hey, Sulfur, hope your night is going well. Hi, Hex. I hope your night is going well, too. Thank you for the hat. Thank you, thank you. It's going pretty okay. Like, this drawing is going a lot better than I thought it would. Okay. Let me take a stretchy also. Okay, let's see. I was gonna try to finish tonight, but who knows whether that's actually feasible. Pick up color from layer. Draw. I missed a line here. Okay. What do I want to work on next as part of this drawing? Like, it might actually be time to start shading this. Like, because we put in colors just about everywhere already, right? So yeah, I think we can probably start shading this a bit. Okay, let me label this folder so I don't forget what it is. Patches. I keep calling them stickers, but they're most likely patches on her thing. And that's the body. Okay. Okay, create mask layer. Multiply. Shadow color. Let's try it with just... let's try it with a warm shadow. No, I don't think that's it. What about a purple shadow? Purple shadow I think works well here. Let's try that. Or we can even go to a neutral shadow and then like swap out the color depending on what it's hitting. Okay, layout a somewhat rough shadow for the time being. Just want to get a rough idea of where I think the shadow will land, and then we can clean it up later. This shadow color is way too dark. Let me go for a softer one. I think that's about right. I'm not quite satisfied with it. Is there something more I can do? I feel like I'm not really bringing out the depth in her head. I feel like I'm like making it too poorly lit. Let's like lighten it up a bit. Give a lighter impression. Something like that. Okay. And then we'll clean up the shadow on that later. I just want to get a rough impression for now. Same here. Let's do a bit of a rough shadow for now. Tina's tushy is taking up so much space on the beanbag chair. That kind of feeling. I'm done. Oops. New layer. Multiply. You love drawing when others are drawing so much? Yeah, it makes it like so much easier to focus, doesn't it? Okay, I think, especially when they're so cool at drawing. I don't know if I can call myself cool at drawing. I think I still have a long way to go, honestly, but I'm glad you think I'm cool. Okay. Let's see. How do I want the... Now you're a cool shut. I'm a cool shut in. Oh, I remember this theme, but I don't remember which Pokemon town this is. I just remember like having to spend a lot of time here for whatever reason. I think it's from Ruby Sapphire, right? It's 3rd gen. Yeah, it's definitely 3rd gen, but I don't remember which town it is. Like, I'm having trouble remembering. Is it Palatown? No, I don't think so. I think it's like probably like Slateport or Lily Cove or something. Every town is Palatown. A kid from Palatown with a brand new world to see. Don't know what's ahead, but you ain't gonna get the best of me. There's so much to learn, battles to be won. I've advanced so far, but still there's always more, so much more to come. Oh, hey. Excuse me. Hi, Tay. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for reading. Thank you. Welcome, readers. Hi, I'm Sulfur. I'm a fallen angel VTuber. Tonight we're drawing Miss Nino Maya Inanis from Hololive English Myth in her new outfit. Thank you so much for reading, Tay. How was your stream? I hope it was good. What's mail time exactly? Hello, you are a duck. Tay is gonna dump me on your porch. Okay. Don't eat all the food, okay? Okay, we only have enough food for everybody. Let me also shout you out real quick, Tay, using the other shout out. Mail time was a really cute delivery time. Oh, interesting. Does it more focus on owie, like the logistics of mail delivery, or like, hey, don't throw things at me, or is it more about like the things being delivered? You talk to cute animals to help with your problems and exploration. Oh, I see. Yeah, that sounds like really cute and fun, actually. I hope you had a good stream. You're a mushroom is exploring the world. Definitely check it out. Okay, I'll check it out if I have time. Thank you so much for the raid. And if you need to like go get water, go unwater, go rewater, or just go get some rest, like feel free to go take care of yourself. And raiding sulfur. Don't raid my fridge. I need that to live. I need food in order to live. Okay, if I don't have food, I will shut down and die. That is how sulfurs work. Okay, food is a requirement for sulfur staying alive. Despite any rumors you may have heard to the contrary. You're out of milk? Oh, it's okay. I don't drink milk. That's gonna be like my roommate's milk. So like they can pick up more milk if they need it. Gotta collect rocks, bottle caps, mushrooms, coins, etc. as well. I see, I see. You unfortunately do need to go to bed. Yeah, glad you were able to pop in. Thank you so much for reading, and go take care of yourself. Have a good rest, okay? You're an angel. How can you die from hunger? By being hungry. Duh. Roommate milkies? Well, like I just never really got in the habit of drinking milk for whatever reason. It was never really my thing. So I haven't kept up with it as an adult either. You found some butter though. No, that's my roommate's expensive European butter thing. Apollos, how could you? I mean, it's true. You're also an angel and you were dying from hunger last week. Yeah, see, Sachiko knows what I'm talking about. Oh, I need a really light touch there. Okay. Does it taste good? The butter? Tastes it like butter. I don't know what I expected. You found a can of sweet corn and green peas. No, you're ruining all my food supplies. I'm gonna be forced to rely on friggin' DoorDash and Grubhub at this rate. And it's gonna be all your guys' fault. How will you feel when that weight is on your shoulders? Why not just cook? They're eating everything I could cook. You can live with that now. This food is very good, but it's my food. Well, some of it is my roommate's food, but some of it is my food. And you know what happens to people who eat my food without permission? That's right, they get punished by me, Sulfur. Most of it is your roommate's, but some of it is my food. You let me in your house? I don't know. I didn't let you in my house. You guys broke in. You guys invited yourselves. You didn't break in, but you invited yourselves. And started raiding my fridge. Door was open. Yeah, because it's starting to turn, the weather's turning really hot and we wanted to air out the house, okay? How can I get good looking shading on the bottom of the hood or Rooney? I guess it's not really a hoodie, it's more just a sweater. I don't think her thing actually has a hood. But you didn't tell us to leave or try and stop us from raid. Look, a Twitch raid is not meant to be that type of raid. Okay, I think you guys have mistaken the type of raid you're supposed to be. I think you have made a miscategorization somewhere along the way. raid my kitchen. No. I need the food for eating, or else I will die from hunger. Can't believe you just want me to die from hunger. Indian monkeys? Wait, what? Do monkeys in India have a habit of raiding people's houses? I've never heard of that. Is that a thing? And yes? Oh, I've never. Wait, what? Wait, tell me more. I'm a little bit curious. My curiosity has been piqued. Ina eating flamin' hot taco chips. Hey, they're not flamin' hot. They're just regular taco chips, made with real takodachi? Question mark? Question mark. Hi Warada. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing good tonight. They live in the city and go into homes that don't have locked doors or windows. Oh, I see. And then just like scrounge around for food. Wow, that's smart. Monkeys are so smart, apparently. Oh, Phaethan! Hi, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for raid. Thank you. Hi raiders, I'm Sulfur. I'm a Fallen Angel VTuber. Tonight we're drawing Miss Nino Mai Inanis from Hololive English Myth in her new outfit. Hi, Ethan. Thank you so much again for the raid. I keep meaning. Okay, here's the thing. I keep meaning to raid you back actually, but it turns out that like every time I want to raid you, like I check on your stream and you're just about to end. It's like really inconvenient. It's happened like 3 times now. Sounds like you need to stay up later. Oh no, don't like compromise yourself for my sake. But thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Would you like to share what you were working on? Last I saw, I think you were getting close to finishing that picture of that drawing of like Beast Nero and the other FGO character. I'm not actually sure who the one who wasn't Beast Nero was. Oh, you're working on a new VTuber son. I see. Did you happen to finish the other one then? If you want to, would you like to show off your new VTuber son in progress? No pressure if you don't feel up to it, but if you want to share, I would love to see it. And also, Sinodalia, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Sulfur really appreciates it. Thank you. Oh, okay. Let's take a look-see. Oh, wait, this is really different from what I usually expect you to draw. Wow. This is quite something. Hold on, let me put this up on stream so everyone else can see too. I see that you're starting from like you're starting from like under the clothes so that there can potentially be toggles. Your pansexual is showing. I see. Yeah, like, oh, like these are some really well rendered muscles. Like, wow. Like I think I've seen you draw like boys like once or twice, but like usually I've seen you like draw girls, so I figured you were a primary girl drawer. I didn't know that you also drew this sort of thing. Jeez. It looks super duper good. I hope your son is gonna be really happy with it. Oh, geez. Thank you so much for sharing it. Thank you. And everyone, like, if you want to, please go check out Faith, and their art is like super duper awesome. Okay. I should like work. I need to like work up to that level. I don't think I have that level of command over anatomy yet. You must have like studied a lot to like achieve that level of grasp. You mostly only draw men for work? Oh, really? I didn't know. Wait, do you also are you in like a creative field for work as well? I didn't know. I am stuck as a. You're a game artist? Oh, I see. That makes sense then. Wait, that's so cool. And it makes sense too considering your skill level. I'm only like a hobbyist, so like this is like as much as I can manage in my spare time, but I wanna like get stronger and better if I can. Undercover VTuber. Yeah, I feel the same way. My day job also has very little to do with this little side excursion of mine. And I try my best to not mention it to my coworkers because if I did, it would probably be really embarrassing. The last time I made the mistake of telling my coworkers about my hobbies, I immediately ended up regretting it, and so I decided to never talk about any of my off-work hobbies ever again. That's such a vibe, yeah. Like even though I know some of my coworkers are into anime things, it's like I still can't really trust them, you know, because it's like I don't know what your power level is. Like like if I start talking about how I really feel about things, you're probably gonna still be scared off, right? Same thing happened to you. You teach part-time in the evenings at a local uni and made that mistake. Oh, oof. Yeah. Well, it's a mistake that you make once and never again. So like you know, at least you're safe in the future. Also, wait. If you teach part-time at a university in the evenings, do you like teach art stuff? I used to like TA for a class back when I was in school, but that was like the only thing I have even close to that. You do, yes, mostly 3D. Oh, that makes sense. 3D probably is the thing that is probably the subject area with it's the art industry subject area with the most job openings at the moment. At least I'm guessing. I don't know if that's actually true. That's just my speculation. But I would think it's the area that would need the most manpower. Yo, look at so far. Hi, I'm Ichan. Welcome. Thank you so much. I'm like trying my best here, especially with the patches on her outfit. Oh my gosh, like when I realized how much detail there was, I was thinking like, one, how am I gonna get that accurate? Two, how am I gonna simplify it so that it doesn't look out of place? But I think I got it to an acceptable abstraction, hopefully. I'm not sure, but it's not a total disaster, at least. Pays well to a more full-time work. I see, yeah. You love that Kuroboshi said, I made a design that's easier to draw and then made those stickers. Honestly, I find her given these patches, I find her like her first design like way easier to draw. Weckless, thank you so much for the read. Thank you. Sulfur really appreciates it. Hi, welcome readers. I'm Sulfur. I'm a fallen angel VTuber. I like drawing. Today we're drawing Miss Ninomai Inanis from Hololive English Myth in her new outfit. How thank you so much for the raid, Weckless. How was Ocarina of Time? I hope you had a good stream. And Monkey, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Ocarina of Time is one of the one of the Zeldas I've never finished. I finished quite a few other ones. I finished Wind Waker. I finished Breath of the Wild. But never Ocarina of Time. Cute. You were doing a randomizer. Wait, that's so cool. One of my friends is really into randomizers actually, or at least like watching them, and she even got into like playing them for a while. And it looked really interesting, but like it felt like it'd be way out of my depth to get into. But like I think like people who can like do that sort of thing are really cool. The seed was evil. Oh wait, did it put like a required item somewhere like really obscure? Hi from the web raid. Hi Moggy. Welcome. Yeah, I had to do that a bunch this time around. Yeah, like that's the from the few randomizer races I've seen, that seems to be like a sticking like a pattern in a lot of races. Is just that it hinges on one key item being found. And sometimes like one of the racers just really lucks out and just happens to find it early. But it got done, so all good. Okay, I'm glad you made it through. I took a course in 3D like a long time ago, like many years ago, and I feel like probably by this point a lot of those concepts are already outdated just because the technology moves so fast. Sorry, I'm like jumping around different topics a little bit. Well, in here we were talking about 3D, like creation of like 3D models and textures for industry work. And apparently how that's like a fertile field for hiring at the moment. How do I want to shade this part actually so that it doesn't look completely formless? Buggo boy, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Suffer really appreciates it. Thank you. Okay, let me stop making random shapes for the shadow for a second. Actually think about how I want to go about this. Wow, thinking. What an unprecedented revolutionary new idea. Thinking before you decide on what to do. Amazing. Okay, what exactly is the 3D shape being represented here? It's something like this. Something like this, right? If I just follow that, is that going to be good enough? Why is that a shape you heard sheep? Oh, probably you're just like accustomed to hear sheep. Honestly, like I once or twice now I've heard the word sulfur definitely in places where no one was actually saying sulfur. They were saying something close to it. And thankfully I had enough lag and response time that I didn't immediately decide to respond. But that could have definitely been an embarrassing moment there. Always a danger when you have two names like this. Same, especially with your name, and you were like, no, wait, that's a dial-up sound. Why am I doing a dial-up sound? Um, like, no, no, I can't do a Windows error sound. I don't think I can do a good Windows error sound. This is too dark for that part of the shadow. Let me do a different thing. Normal, multiply, new layer, 50%. 70%. 70% might be more appropriate. There we go. I think that looks about right for a hoodie's shadow. Whenever someone talks about going to uni or something in school, your brain activates for a second. Oh yeah, I always thought about that with your name too, Uni. Like, especially since I refer to school as Uni here on stream a lot, I wonder if it ever gets you. I guess it turns out it does, huh? Okay. Should I change my wording to avoid tripping you up, or should I keep throwing curveballs at you? Da, 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 da. The thing about, like, you like the challenge? I see. Okay, then I'll keep doing it. The thing about Ina's base outfit is that, like, even though it has more of it covered in texture, it's a more repeatable texture. And you can, like, get away with drawing it more abstractly, so it's not nearly as bad. But this is just like, you can't really run away that much from drawing this whole line of patches. You can only run away to a limited extent. I've tried to run away by that limited extent, but I'm not sure how successful I actually was. Curse you, Kuroboshi Papa. This is like the hardest one to draw yet. Okay, this random pile of smudges that I made looks like it approximates the shape, the shading of a sweater. So that's good enough for me. This is gonna have to be about the skill level I'm at right now. I don't think I can do better than this. Alright. One day I will become stronger than this. But it is okay to accept my current level of strength for now. Sweater game, yeah. I feel like I should put like a darker layer of shadow over in there, but that can be like, let's see, maybe I'll do it now on the other layer. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna put darker bits of shadow here and there to make this pop more. Okay, and then revisit the first layer of shadow. Oh, I like that actually. That makes her feet, like having the cutoff here for the shadow makes her feet look really cute. Like, it makes it pop so much, you know? It looks really cute. Then I'm gonna erase this part because that's a little too dark. Okay, and then just add a bit of that blush to her knees. Okay. Second shadow. Let's make some parts darker or lighter to make the shadow, or darker rather, so that the shadow pops a bit more. So this part can pop a little bit for the shadow on her hair. Then I'm gonna add some shadow here and there. I think actually I don't want to overdo it with the hoodie shadow, because if I overdo it, it'll drown out everything else. I don't want to like make it too distracting. All right. Yeah. You think you gotta go? It was fun meeting you in person. Is this in person? I don't know if this qualifies as in person, but it was fun meeting you too, Sachiko. I hope you have a bond-tastic rest of your stream. Thank you. I hope you have a bond-tastic rest of your day. If I remember correctly, it was 7 a.m. for you, right? If you didn't get any sleep, you better go get some sleep, okay? All right. Bye-bye, Sachiko. Thank you for coming to hang out. Thank you. All right, let's see. I don't know if I really like this hoodie shading. I mean, like, it looks okay, but it's very not me. What I mean by that is like the way that I like to shade is like very like pop. Like the way I shade the hair here is something like how I like to shade. The way I shaded like the ankle here is how I like to shade. This is like too detailed for this is too detailed for me. It doesn't suit me. I wanna erase some of this detail. And get it to something that's more like how I usually do it. Okay, if I want to make it more like how I usually do it, how would I do it? But Sulfur, how do you usually do it when you change your art method every few days? I'm like, that's a good question, hypothetical voice inside me. I don't know, but I'll figure it out somehow, or else my name isn't Sulfur. Maybe I'll figure it out. I'm not confident, honestly. Oh, we'll see. Okay. I think doing this kind of thing is not really how I should be doing it. It doesn't suit me. Doing this kind of soft gradation. I should just make it pop. I used to like shade a little like that, but I think that something like this, where the hard border just makes it pop, is just stronger. All right, let's see. Josie, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Software really appreciates it. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good night. Yeah, this is much more like how I should be doing it. How I should be doing it specifically. Yeah, look at the pop that these strong like decisions about where the shadow does that and doesn't go are giving us. It's so nice. You never really managed to figure out shading or coloring stuff in general. You just slap a light source and second guess myself where the shadow and bounce light hits. Wild Duck, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. You see my sleeves? You see, like, the way my sleeves are shaded? You want to know how I did that when I was, like, making this body for myself? I made it up and put in a bunch of scribbles until it looked okay. That's how I did it. One day, I will have a method to my to this, but that day is not today, not yet. One day though, one day. Right. I think casting that whole shoulder in shadow is like a bit much. Yeah, strats. The thing about strats like that is that they're not very time efficient. Like if you spend that long like exploring and trying to find something, it's gonna like take you a long time and feel really unpleasant while you're struggling with it. Meanwhile, like folks who have done the proper study can do it in like a fraction of the time, and they can do it like with better quality. So like there's nothing super wrong with it, but there's nothing super wrong with it if you're using it as like a placeholder for like the knowledge that you don't have yet. But if it's something that you need to draw very, very often, like oftentimes it just makes sense to go get the knowledge. Let's see. Art is such a struggle period. You've been drawing for the past 2 to 3 hours and it feels like one of those sessions that was purely agony. Here's a secret, Crow Angel. You run into sessions like that at just about any level of art because you're always going to be running into subjects that are too difficult for you. Like even if you improve, you're gonna end up having to tackle harder subjects. No matter what skill level you're at, I think that sort of thing is always going to be true. So don't worry. So don't fuss about it too much. It is like it does suck that you're suffering, but I don't know. It's normal when you're like trying to do something a little harder than what you're usually trying to do. All right, let's see. All right. What have I got? It just makes you wonder if improvement is possible sometimes. And it makes you wonder, is this as far as you'll go? Cry Angel? Honestly, like, same. And then every single time I've gotten into despair like that, I ended up, like, improving, like making a significant jump not long after. So, yeah, I don't know. Like maybe that'll happen to you too. Like every time I think I've plateaued, I end up like improving not long after. It's really consistent. Uh all right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's do some multiply on the chisps. Hi hi. Ooh, oofy moment. But yes, you'll trust in sulfur. You guess you'll get better probably, maybe. Yeah, that's the attitude. Hello? Why aren't you multiplying? Um... You just said the trigger word. Trigger word? What? What trigger word did I say exactly? Right now you're in a pretty bad headspace when it comes to your creative drive, but usually it bounce back in a week or two. Yeah, that's the attitude. 3. Here we go. The O word, oomfy. Is it really that bad for me to say oomfy? Do you dislike the word oomfy that much? What's wrong with the word oomfy, huh? I don't know, ask Demo. It's really funny that like Hanamimi just like made that word up and like started calling her friends that like ironically, and then it like caught on and everyone thought it was something that already existed. Through sheer stupidity, she changed the face of the whole internet by introducing the word Unfi. Who? Hanamimi. She is she's a chicken VTuber who loves Yuri. She declares herself the CEO of Yuri, and her handle used to be and I'm gonna say a word I usually don't say so that I can say this, so that I can say her prior handle. But her handle before she became a VTuber was Yuri Fucker. Mimi introduced it. Yes, you know Mimi, but it was her. Yeah, it was her. You can check her. You can check her talking about it on Twitter because she found it funny that on her Twitter. She found it really funny that like that happened just because she started saying it to everybody. You think you know that person? I mean, you might. They were very popular around several parts of the internet, I would say. Alright, is Abstract Void okay, or does she want to be like on a carpet or something? Maybe she's on like, maybe we'll change the color of the background a bit so that it looks more like she's on a carpet. New layer fill. Give me like, oh, that's actually not a bad gray. Let's see. Give me, but it takes some of the pop away from it, I feel like. Maybe like a bit of a lighter off gray. Oh, that's not, that's a little comfortable, but I think we can go a little lighter. Yeah, I like this. This seems good. How does one frick Yuri? Look, I don't know. You ask her. I'm not the one who named themselves that. Okay, let's see. Is sulfur a Yuri fricker? I don't think so. Okay, and then for the, where's my shadow layer? I have too many layers to keep track of now. The prophecy came fulfilled. New correction layer, hue. Nice. Okay, I don't need it to be that dull, but I want it to be, red. Give me red. Yeah, around there. Okay. Saturation 0. Luminosity 0. Maybe saturation up a bit even. And this is gonna hopefully make her skin pop a bit, because like now I'm like using I don't know if you can tell, but like look at like the shadow on her skin tone. Like I changed it from a cold tone to a warm tone so to make it pop, a bit more naturalistic. I think it looks pretty good. Well, what did you come back to? You were drawing and only vaguely listening? We're talking about another VTuber by the name of Hanamimi. I wonder what a Takodachi must do to have their to be skinned alive. and be used as slippers by Ina. Only the most loyal of Takodachis may receive that honor, probably. I don't know. Also, Butterzilla, I'll like take a look at that later. I think I don't want to look at a clip right now. I think I'll take a look at it later off stream, maybe. You're in the flow zone. It's also because like I can sort of see the finish line in sight. Sort of. There's just a hole in this. What is going on here? Okay, there's a... I don't know what's going on. I want to repair this hole, but I don't know where it is. You know what? Screw it. When in doubt. When in doubt. When in doubt. Just pick up the color and draw it on top. Fixes everything. No problemo. Always works. It will definitely not cause any long-term consequences that I'll regret later. You gotta go. Good luck with the art. Thank you for stopping by, Scott. Have a good night. Thank you. Thinly sliced and deep fried taco. Made with real takodachi. This is a bit too dark of a color for this line, though. I think I need to pick a slightly lighter color. Okay, and then multiply layer. Where's my shadow color? Where's my other shadow color? Okay, and we're gonna say that like just like actual taco chips. It's ridged for additional flavor. There you go. Okay, what else am I doing? I haven't really done anything with her eyes yet besides the initial part. I should do something else with her eyes. Okay. Let's see. Been snooping around your Twitter. Sulfur's ref looks good, although there is something sus in it. There is? I don't think there's anything sus in my ref, is there? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think there's anything sus in my ref. Cough, bulge, couch, Couch? I don't think there's any couches in my ref. Now I definitely don't know what you're talking about. So usually, like recently, I've been really enjoying doing a cross for instead of like a circle for the eye highlight. But I just because like a cross draws the eye even more, like it sticks out more. But I just had a dumb idea. What if instead of a cross, I did an X? What if I did an X for extreme? It doesn't really stand out that much more. Cross accentuators. I'm Milky. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good night. Extreme. We could also just do a circle. I know some artists do a diamond because it sticks out more than a circle, and I think that's good too. There's no right or wrong here. It depends on like what you want to get out of it. I think the standard circle is like pretty just like reliable though, as far as an eye enhancer. Like see, it makes her eyes pop more. But maybe I'll go with the plus. You do that for pupils sometimes, so you feel that. Sometimes you do a line that just goes off the eye entirely. Yeah, lots of artists do that. It's pretty normal. Especially these days, like a lot of artists are trying to up their eye tech. They're trying to like improve their eye technology so that their eyes can stand out even more. I think that eyelashes of that extremity don't really suit Ina though, so I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Okay, what to do? Let's see, I'm gonna make that part a little bit darker, clean this up a bit. Okay. Same thing on this side, clean this up a bit. And we can it might be good to do a trick that I stole from a different artist. Okay, there's a few things we can do. One is that we can add more eye highlights. That's always a classic. You can add more eye highlights like that to make them pop even more. I think adding 2 like that would be pretty okay without overdoing it. Sulphur Ranch soundtrack. This me, we're going to the Sulphur Ranch. there is such a point as like, oh, I'm balancing it with the rest of the drawing though, so I don't want to go that far. But there is one other thing I can do. Okay. Magenta and cyan. So this is a trick I learned from I stole from another artist. You do fake chromatic aberration to make the eye highlights stand out more. But put a bit of magenta on one side and a bit of cyan on the other under the little cross I did. And that'll make it pop a bit more. That pops like maybe a little too much even. Like that sticks out a lot actually. Maybe it's like a little too powerful, honestly. Like I don't know if I like it. Fresh sulfur milk straight from wait, how did we get on this conversation while I was thinking about drawing? What do you mean fresh sulfur milk straight from the tap? What the hecky? Where did this come from? Hello? Alright, guys, what do you think? In the context of the whole drawing, what do you think of this like chromatic aberration? Hold on, let me like I think it's like a little too strong. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time farm music made you do it? I see. Couldn't you have just said Moo Moo Milk though? I think it's too strong with the chromatic aberration, honestly. Like, it doesn't suit the rest of the drawing. I'm gonna take it out. I don't like it. I think it looks great though. It definitely is stark compared. Yeah, like I don't want it to be unbalanced with the rest of the drawing, so I think I just take it out. We can always do something else to support it. Like for example, put a really contrasting yellow underneath it. Okay. To make it pop more. Like this makes it pop more, but it's like the effect is a bit more, it's a little less extreme. Like this just makes it look like it glows a bit more. The other way like really makes it stick out too much. More subtle? Yeah, exactly. You thought sulfur was a well-established dairy farmer. What gave you that idea exactly? Okay, let's do some hair highlights. Let's see. Let's name this folder hair. And I think after I do the hair highlights, we're probably gonna like call it quits for tonight. I don't know if I will call it done. Like I might do a few more touch-ups after this, but I think after I do the hair highlights, we'll like call it done for tonight, and then like maybe I'll do some touch-ups off stream and then publish this, post this, whatever. Oh, but before the hair highlights, I just realized I missed some small details. Let's see. Oh, I want to shade her star hair accessories a little bit. And then I'm gonna give her the little stripies she has here. It's a little too dark. Let's make a new layer and put it on lower opacity to make it more subtle. I can't trace I can't get parallel lines down. Gosh darn it. Okay, it's okay, it doesn't need to be perfect because it's really light. Okay, maybe like a little bit darker than that. Okay, hair highlights, hair highlights. How do I want to do this? I wanna... Actually, first, let's take the base color and do a little something to it. Color picker. Oops, wrong layer. Ah, okay. I heard that this is good to do. Blending the color around the color of the hair around the face with the color of the skin tone for a little bit, just very little. Lower the opacity of that by a lot so that, oh geez, no, even that much is like too much. Hold on. Brush density, let's lower the brush density by a lot. So that we can have a bit of a more subtle effect. Okay, and then lower the opacity by a whole lot. Yeah, okay, that's subtle. Okay, actual hair highlights. What do I want to do? I want to take some of the skin tone and do something or another. I don't. And something like that, I think would be good. Maybe not necessarily the skin tone. Think, 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 think. Think, Sulfur, think. Use your Sulfur brain, Sulfur. Think, 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 think. Think, 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 think. Think, 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 think. Okay, I have a thought. I think it says that blending the skin color there. It doesn't actually look good. Like, it makes it look too cheesy. Maybe if it were only at like 5% or something. It's at 12. I think it's... No, I just don't like the effect. It looks too cheesy. Okay. Hair highlight color. Ah, no, I accidentally deleted everything. I didn't mean to do that. Hair highlight color, hair highlight color, hair highlight color. Brush density, let's raise that back up. All right, that's right. I need to be curving it so to follow the curvature of the hair. That's right. That's pretty basic, isn't it? I feel like I can do a little nicer than that. Like, it's not necessarily that it's bad that's basic. I just think I could do better. Maybe just this much? The tricky things are to get right are the ones you're trying to get right in like the fewest strokes. When you have to like get something right, without making it look like you tried hard, that's when the stuff gets really difficult. Okay, what if instead we did it like this? Yeah. Ironically, this is where like Ina herself would draw like hair highlights if she were drawing it. So it should be fine, right? We'll borrow her technique then. Just gotta make sure to center it properly. It actually works pretty well here. Come on, hand, cooperate with me. Just gotta get a good curve down that represents the curve we're trying to go for. Is that good? I think it's okay. Okay. Wanna adjust it slightly. Okay. And then erase it. We're gonna erase it starting from the origin point, which is there. Maybe do a bit of a thinner erase. If it were her, I wonder if she would blend it instead. Sure, why not? I'll try it. I don't usually do this, but could be worth a try here. Where is that finger tool? Fingertip. Alright, let's try this. I don't usually do this, but I think it's actually appropriate here. Yeah, it looks like hair highlights because we made it all zigzagged because it's hair. Except making it that big doesn't really suit me, so I want to find the right amount for me. Okay, and then maybe we'll just manually correct it a bit to suit my own style a bit more. We'll just draw on top of it, erase it a bit. Yeah, I think that looks pretty okay, right? As far as like a hair highlight goes. It's unique and distinctive or something. Okay, let's see, a few other touch-ups on top. I wanna draw the edge of her a bit more tightly. Okay, I think like we'll call that okay for tonight then. Jasmine, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Sulfur really appreciates it. Sulfur did it. I think we'll call this like more or less done for now, and then we'll I'll like do a bit of touch up off stream, and then like post it on the internet or whatever. Usually like it's good to like sleep on drawings before you post them because you notice things you didn't the night before. But I think it looks pretty solid, all things considered. Good work, thank you. It's got it to you guys too. Duck is gonna loaf around and freeload. What is with everyone wanting to just raid my fridge? Why do you all just want to raid my fridge? Jeez. Okay, thank you for the head pat. Well, it's not the best unit drawing I've ever done, but I think it'll do. Like I think I've done better ones, but you know what? This is pretty okay. But you have all the good biblically accurate food brands that we don't have. The only thing I have is DiGiorno's frozen pizzas in the freezer. Don't steal them from me, okay? Alright. Thank you everybody for coming tonight. Let's go find somebody to raid. Maybe we'll find like another art streamer. Or maybe we'll find... Oh. Let's see. Let's see. This is the second best Ina drawing Sulfur has ever done. I forget how many Ina drawings I've done. Actually, like I've drawn her like, I think like 6 or 7 times now. I don't know. This is... So Ren, yeah, I'll send you over to Ren. I think Ren's gonna be up for a while. So, all right. /raid Ren Atlac, and the raid message for tonight is gonna be no pants raid. Okay, because the other night we did pants raid, so now we're gonna do no pants raid. The best one was the one used for Pokemon Violet stream with all the Takadachi. Yeah, probably. I think I haven't quite gotten to that level of that same one. But that one took like a ridiculous amount of effort and was just a really lucky concept. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for coming, Hero. Thank you. Have a good one. Thanks for the stream. Why are you punching me, Milk? Why are you punching me when you're thanking me? I don't think those two things make sense. Alright. Thank you everybody for coming tonight. Thank you. I'm gonna be posting this up on like I guess my Twitter and Discord like after I make those tweaks. Say hi to the hardworking Ren for me. Okay. Thanks for stream. Thank you for coming, Baba. Thank you everybody for coming. Alright. I've been Sulfur, and I'll see y'all next time, okay? Good night.